Hey everyone, it's day 94 of the Vendée Globe. Who'd have thought it, really? But there's so much going on the racetrack. When we last spoke, Clarice had finished, and then, of course, Jeremy Beau crossed the line to an incredible moment, having started the race, nearly 10 days late, 9 days late, and then to go on and sail one of the fastest laps of the planet. And now we've got this lovely group of boats coming in, maybe four boats, all in quick succession tomorrow, followed very closely by Britain's own Pip Hare, who sailed an absolutely fantastic race. So let's have a quick look at the tracker where we left off, which was 5 or 6 days ago now, as they were still getting around the Azores High. Okay, so this was how we left it off, and you can see that they were sort of skirting around this sort of elongated ridge of high pressure, and to closing in on the Bay of Biscay, we had Jeremy Beau, and followed in hot pursuit by Roman Anastasio, who they'd both had a fantastic race between the two of them. So they went on to have this incredible finish on last Saturday. And if we just run the tracker through, you can see what happened. I mean, Jeremy Beau got ahead of that little match race. Roman came in on Saturday night, and the pictures, just to see him crossing the line and then to hold his little boy in his arms. And of course, if you remember, Sam Davis is Roman's other half, and she's just crossing the equator. She had just crossed the equator, and just to sort of think about that moment for that little lad who has been waiting for his parents to come home, so proud. And of course, his dad comes in and crosses the line, and now he's just got to wait a few more weeks for mum to do the same thing. So those two finished, and then if we just keep running it forward, we can see this group are really tightly bunched. They've had a pretty tough last few days, if I'm honest. The relentless North Atlantic has been punishing with depression after depression, really confused sea states, huge seas, moments of kind of, gusty, squally, and then calm conditions. It's really not been easy. And of course, then this beastly easterly wind that we've got now at the moment, which is funneling down the English Channel, and I'm sure giving them a blast of really cold, sort of, North Atlantic or Eastern European weather, which is not very, very kind at all. So this is the current situation. We'll just zoom in a little bit. And so we've got four boats in the Bay of Biscay, and Pip just sort of, she's gone around Cape Finisterre and she's heading into the Bay of Biscay as well. So we're expecting the lead boats in tomorrow morning, and in fairly good quick succession, and then Pip will probably come in the following day, just behind Ellen MacArthur's record. So 94 days, if you remember, was the record that Ellen MacArthur set on Kingfisher, which is the boat that Didac Costa is sailing. And of course, Didac is not far behind at all from Ellen's record, but there was sort of great hope that Pip might be able to beat Ellen's record and become the first British woman to hold that record. Of course, it looks like she's now going to finish outside of that. But anyway, it's just incredible to see what's going on in this race. So let's just have a quick look at the weather forecast, and this is the situation currently. So you can see it's quite confusing. The lead boat's in upwind conditions with this sort of northeasterly wind. There's sort of these great big holy patches of light breeze. It looks like Pip's in some quite light breeze there. But yeah, imagine finishing this race and then having this cold northeaster to beat into to Les Sable D'Olonne. Certainly not easy, but let's just watch what happens through the night, and then into tomorrow morning. So it looks like for Pip as well, it's going to be sort of fairly on the wind conditions, not ideally suited for her, but we should see the lead two boats in by sort of between 9 and 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then that's quickly followed by the others in quite quick order. They should be finishing, but it does look like Pip really closes up on those groups. So let's see by tomorrow evening we should have them all in, and of course Pip will become the first British sailor to complete this year's Vendée Globe, which is absolutely amazing. Sailing a 20-year-old boat, she's had an incredible race, and I'm sure the media are out in force. There'll be a lot of interest in what she's just achieved. So that's it for tonight. Just a very quick update, but I hope you're still really enjoying these tremendous sailors coming in and completing this race. Didac Kostak not far behind, so he'll be in another sort of 24 hours or so to go, and then of course we've got a bit of a gap to the next group of boats, but we'll be following them all in. So we'll see you soon. Bye bye.